Welcome to the evidence log. The investigation starts now. In the dead of winter 1972, Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571, carrying 45 people, including a university rugby team, vanished over the Andes. The world presumed them lost, but for the passengers, a harrowing ordeal of survival had just begun. This is the investigation into the miracle of the Andes. The Fairchild FH-227D clipped a mountain ridge, tearing off its wings and tail before the fuselage sledded down a glacier, coming to rest at over 11,000 feet. Of the 45 on board, 12 died in the crash or shortly after. The survivors, many of them young athletes, found themselves in one of the planet's most inhospitable environments, with minimal food and clothing, facing sub-zero temperatures. The evidence of their initial struggle is stark. They rationed the few snacks they had, chocolate bars and wine, and tried to keep warm by huddling together inside the broken fuselage. Search planes flew overhead, but the white plane was invisible against the snow. After 10 agonizing days, they heard the devastating news on a small transistor radio. The search had been called off. All hope seemed lost. Faced with starvation and certain death, the group made an unimaginable decision. Nando Parado, one of the survivors, later stated, "We had to choose between dying together or doing the unthinkable to live." They made a pact, agreeing to use the bodies of the deceased to sustain themselves. This was not a descent into chaos, but a desperate, organized act of survival, a pact made in the shadow of death to see another sunrise. Weeks turned into months. More survivors succumbed to avalanches, injuries, and the extreme conditions, leaving only 16. With the southern spring approaching, they knew their only chance was to seek help. Two of the strongest, Nando Parado and Roberto Canessa, embarked on a near-impossible trek. With no mountaineering gear, they climbed a 15,000-foot peak, only to see more mountains stretching to the horizon. Undeterred, they descended into a valley in Chile. After 10 days of trekking, exhausted and emaciated, they spotted a Chilean herdsman, Sergio Catalan, across a river. Unable to hear each other, Catalan threw a rock with paper and a pen attached. Parado wrote the now famous note explaining who they were. The note itself is the key piece of evidence that triggered their rescue. On December 22nd, 72 days after the crash, helicopters arrived. The world was stunned. The 16 survivors, against all odds, had returned from the dead, their story a powerful testament to the limits of human endurance and the will to live. Please like and subscribe for more investigations from the evidence log.